All right, that's it. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Trudging Along.
Welcome to the show.
That's it. Yeah, I'm Trev.
I'm David, and this is a audio and visual enjoyment.
That's a good point, because we don't usually say that. That's a great... Thank you for pointing that out, Dave. If you want to trudge along with us audio only, chances are that's what you're listening to. Video's up on the YouTube, so you can actually see the misery on our faces while we record.
Sometimes it's harder to beat off with just a voice.
That's... You know what? Great point. That's a good point. I mean, before pornography was so ubiquitous.
Yeah.
Actually, you got to wonder. There was never really a point where there was audio-only pornography, was there? I guess maybe in like 1930s?
I think
some
there
dirty
was,
radio
stories,
shows?
yeah. Like,
the dirty
like
stories.
Penthouse Forum.
Right, but audio-only.
Yeah, that's gross.
Audio-only Penthouse Forum.
I don't think I'd want to hear the voices. I'd rather think about the story myself than to hear someone talk about it. It's gross.
The imagination is better than the actual explanation.
Yeah, like reading the. I mean, I don't read Penthouse Forum, but I've seen what they talk about, and
you get Penthouse just strictly for the images. You don't get it for the reading material.
No, reading it's fine, but listen, if it was an audio book, like hearing a guy go, "I gently took off," it's disgusting.
Oh God, yeah, right away. So like someone's recording an audio version of like a smut novel.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
That would not. Well, especially, I mean, this is just obviously my personal taste. If it was a gentleman reading it, there's just no way I could get into that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I mean, I could maybe get into it if there was dual audio.
Well,
like she was saying it, and
don't they have chat lines? They have women chat lines.
I don't think that's such a. Is it? Our phone lines a thing? It's probably just like you do the whole webcam.
I think it's still a thing. There
were
those nighttime shows. There's a lot of movie stars being made off of those night chats.
That's true. That's true. A lot of people breaking into the industry, and they found their way in through that.
I'm not joking. Like a few, I can name a couple off the top of my head.
Oh, like who? I can only think of Sly Stallone.
Evangeline Lilly. She started with that.
Really?
Her first commercial was live chats. You know, come and call me.
Okay. So she was the face of it.
Yeah, she was in the commercial. Like where you're lying on the couch going, "I want to talk to a guy tonight to help me out," and
right.
And they're lying on a psychiatrist's couch.
Right. Which is oddly where most people probably should be, but instead they're on their own couch calling these services. Hey, you know what? Go with God, dude.
But she started with a live. You could probably look it up on YouTube and see the commercial.
I thought you meant she started as a girl you would call. But you mean like just the commercial? Gotcha.
The commercial, but the commercial is just as sultry as
it's suggestive, right?
Yes, it's suggestive. It's very.
It goes back to what you were saying, right? It's better than the imagination than the outright explanation. It's like horror films.
You're in a high school or like early high school, and you stay up past 1, and then those commercials start coming on, and you're so happy.
I think it was even earlier than that would start coming on. You'd be like, "What's this? What world?" You'd feel like you'd turn the lights off. You feel like you're watching something you shouldn't be watching.
Oh, exactly.
But really, it's nothing.
I remember too when I was growing up, there was this guy. You probably know him too, Vern Funk Insurance. Did you ever see those commercials?
Vern was that
Vern,
local to here?
Vern. Yeah, it was from Seattle. He's in Seattle, but we always got the commercials because all of our channels were like Seattle based.
Right.
And this fucking guy had the weirdest commercials come on at like 2 a.m. Vern Funk Insurance.
Vern Funk Insurance. I wonder if he's on YouTube. You think he's on YouTube?
Oh, he has to be.
I'm gonna look up.
It would always be at like 2 a.m. and one of the songs was, Burn Baby Burn, Disco Inferno, but he did Vern Funk Insurance.
Vern Funk Insurance. Oh my God, Vern Funk Dance, 13 years ago. FONK?
Yeah, that's him, yeah.
There's no way this is real. He's
honk when you drive by Vern Funk, that's his slogan.
No way, right?
Yes.
Vern Funk. He's got a big mustache?
Yeah, he's bald.
Oh, this might be a joke thing. 1-888 Vern Funk? Honk for Funk?
Yeah, honk for Funk. That's him. Vern Funk Insurance.
I think this was like a skit, dude.
No, he owns like 5 car dealerships and insurance companies in Seattle.
Oh, I see him in the background. He's a bald guy?
Yeah, he looks like a creep.
Vern Funk Insurance wishes you a Merry Christmas. Yeah, no way. This guy started selling insurance because he needed to be insured.
But he used to only have commercials at 2 a.m. It was like that Simpsons episode where Mr. Plow, he had to do commercials for us.
He's a serial killer and his family was forced to do this. That's my conclusion.
No, he makes a lot of money. He makes a joke out of it. I'm pretty sure he owns like a lot of businesses.
He looks like Andy Serkis's bald, uglier brother.
Anyways, he's been doing these commercials since like 1996.
Well, good for that guy, I guess. Hey, whatever pays the bills, right?
Yeah, yeah. But anyways,
I don't remember Vern Fonk, but I guess I didn't. Growing up in Alberta, maybe I didn't get that far
Honk
out.
when you drive by Vern Fonk. I wonder how many people actually, because he got popular like a.
Oh my God! It's one of those things now where, if he was coming up now, he would go viral. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
everyone would make fun of him, and he'd be
all
raking
over
in
the
the Benjamins. Yeah. Honk for Fonk. Good for that guy, I guess.
Yeah, he missed the window.
But yeah, okay, good. How you been?
Not bad. Nothing special.
Yeah, you just been sitting in your leather chair listening to Smut on the radio?
I don't have a leather chair. I would listen to Smut on the radio if I could access it.
Right. I used to listen to those old radio shows when I was a kid.
Yeah, those are fun.
On 6:30 CHED from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m., they would broadcast. It's Edmonton. I think it was like they were syndicated nationwide, and that was just the radio
we had
station.
those here too. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I listened to like Dragnet.
Yeah. Those are the best. That's all people used to be able to listen to in the 50s.
Yeah, I think it was earlier than that. Oh no, you're right. 50s.
No, 40s, 50s. They had.
I think 30s and 40s, because 50s by the 50s, maybe 60s, wasn't Dragnet on TV?
Oh yes, it was. Sorry, I'd say 30s and 40s.
Yeah, something like that. But I used to play Tony Hawk's Pro Skater and listen to those. What an odd
weird
child.
combination, yeah.
Yeah, isn't that bizarre?
What a fucking weirdo.
I think I'm on the edge of being like a serial killer, right? Like that's like
you'd be listening to that while you cut up a body.
Right? Yeah. Or like maybe I'd start with like pets, like the neighborhood
wearing huge cleaning gloves. You know those big...
Yes, the yellow ones that you get from like the dollar store.
Yeah, and your walls are tarps.
Yeah. I've taken some tarps that my family uses for camping. I've got the yellow gloves that my mom uses to put on when she washes the
and you turn
bathroom.
And it shows you turn on the dial and it's the old-fashioned radio. Like you even have the 20s radio box.
No, I used to have a Philips boom box. I think that would still play. I think it'd be the Philips boom box. It'd be my family camping tarps, me wearing yellow gloves, and then maybe you just cut to like a shot of a poster on a tree of like my neighbor's missing dog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when you're that young, you start off with I mean, it's well documented that serial killers start off with small animals.
Yeah, like squirrels and birds, and then dogs, cats, and then
usually a microwave's involved at some point,
and then humans.
That's so fucked.
But that one guy actually did that. What's his name? Jeffrey Dahmer.
Isn't there a new show coming? Oh yeah, wasn't we talk? What's
we talked about this on a whole podcast.
Right.
What's Netflix infatuation with fucking killers?
Yeah. With the Dom.
Yeah.
The Dahmer effect. Maybe that's what's going to be called, the Dahmer effect.
Oh,
I can't wait. I can't wait to be riveted by that.
Let's just say he was really kinky.
Oof. Hey man, you can't kink shame.
I think you can when it comes to him.
Yeah. I think you're right. So so nothing new going on with you. Just hanging and banging.
What's the date today? The 5th.
It's Cinco de Mayo, baby.
Oh, yeah, what am I saying? Cinco de Mayo. I was going to say, on the 7th, we were talking video games, Resident Evil 8.
Ooh, I know. I pre-ordered it.
You did?
Well, if you pre-order it... So you and I are kind of in two different
hard
camps
copy
here. Yeah, that's it, right? You want that fucking physical copy.
Yeah, you have to have it.
I'm with you when it comes to movies. When it comes to video games, though, I've relinquished it. I'm not as big into
I still
physical
like putting
copies.
the disc in.
No, I know. I hear you. And here's my thing. If the physical copy was cheaper, or if it didn't mean I had to load as much data onto my hard drive, then fine, great, no problem.
Is it the same price as a online?
It's the same price. And here's the thing: if you pre-order it digitally, it actually pre-downloads it and then unlocks at midnight.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
so the game is fucking ready to go.
Yeah, I've done that with one of the games. Call of Duty when it came out, the Modern Warfare.
So what changed me was when you and I were so excited for Halo 5 to come out a few years ago, and then I got the physical copy, and then we put it in the system, and it was like, yeah, we got to update and download. It's going to take like an hour and a half. I was like, what the fuck's the point of getting this disc then?
Also, can you believe how long ago that was?
Yeah, I actually.
What the actual fuck?
As I was saying that was your old place.
Yeah, 2016. It came out.
I wish you hadn't said the year.
That was 5 years ago. Why is it taking so long for Halo? And then remember the campaign was like 4 hours. We
really got robbed of that experience. We were so excited, and then we blew through it. And we're like, that's it? Okay, well, this game sucks.
Yeah, it was bad.
And then we were supposed to get a new Halo game last year, but apparently this year, it's all gonna get fixed. We'll see.
They fully delayed it to put a battle royale in.
I mean, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. That's the way things are going.
Remember they teased that picture of all the Master Chiefs floating in the air?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fingers crossed. I mean, that's probably my favorite video game series overall. It's the one I grew up on. I have so many fond memories of multiplayer. Blood Gulch. Yeah.
With the rocket launchers.
Yeah, hell yeah. Before I was playing online games, it was
it was so good. It was
that
cutting
was the
edge.
one. That was the one right after GoldenEye for me. GoldenEye is where it started, and then
people don't realize it was this. It was just as good as a multiplayer experience as GoldenEye, I think.
Oh yeah, 100%. GoldenEye. I mean, GoldenEye walked so Halo could run. If I may borrow
when
the
you
expression.
when you hit the guy perfectly with a rocket and you hear him go oh, and he's flying through the air, it's just
and the voice, double kill, triple kill.
Yeah.
Kill the enemy to score. Like that. I mean,
it's just a fun game.
Whatever that man is being paid for the voiceover, not enough. Not enough.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's on Cameo or something. I would love to.
Didn't you say that he was confirmed back for the new Halo?
He is. He's locked in. He's done all the voiceover stuff for this new Halo game.
He must make a killing off of that. It's amazing how many people just fly under the radar with jobs where they have a steady paycheck and they're pretty good at it.
Oh, that guy's just chilling at his pool, and then like, hey, we have another like 1,800 lines we need you to record. He's like, all right, I'll be in my basement for 5 hours.
That's his gig.
Yeah, and he's just like he's got a teleconference set up with the studio, and then when
I grow up, I want to do snippets for a living.
yeah. What do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be the guy that says kill the enemy to score.
Yeah, isn't that's so fucked?
That's great. You know, if you're good at something, never do it for free.
And make $120,000 doing it.
We're the living opposites of that. Not that we're really good at much, but
no, he probably makes it killing. Your cats are fighting.
Are they really? You can see them, but I can't. He's coked out of his mind right now. He's just running around.
Yeah, he just chased Spaz. It looks like into the bathroom.
Yeah, they do that. They run into the bathroom. They shut the door and lock it, and I don't know what goes on in there. I hear
guy on girl.
They come out with a little fur in each other's claws. You know what I mean?
Oh, are they sweating?
Well, Spaz is a black cat and Dash is a white cat, and so when Spaz slaps around at Dash, he's quite hairy too. She'll have just tufts of white hair sticking out of her paws as she's walking around. So I have to go and pull them out. Yeah, they go hard in the paint with each other.
Does she even like that cat?
I think it's a begrudging. It's kind of like.
Do you ever see them friendly with each other or sleeping next to each other?
They'll sometimes be on the beanbag chair together, sleeping next to each other.
Really? Okay, that's friendship.
But it's kind of a begrudging. Like we both want to be on here. He's a lot more friendly to her than she is to him. Well, but she was around first. Yeah, exactly. She was an only cat for a while, so she got used to it. And then we brought this guy home, and she's like, "What the fuck is this?"
Oh, look! Now he's stalking her in the room.
No one else can see this, but wait, is she in here? Oh yeah, she's in here now. Well, she can jump a lot higher than he can because of his two broken hips that were fixed. Although
also he's massive.
Yeah, although he figured out how to jump onto the he figured out how to jump onto the
onto
kitchen.
Your knob?
Yeah, onto my knob. Yeah, I figured out how to jump on my knob, and then that was one step below the kitchen counters. So it was knob, and now he can get to kitchen counters. So now he's chasing her up there. Yeah. But he's allergic to fucking everything, man. He's developed these like sores on his neck.
Yeah, I'm sure you can. Oh no, you can't combat that. You have to.
I think he's got to get like corticosteroid injections or something. And that sounds. I mean,
what, $300 a pop?
Yeah, it's just. I mean, I love you, buddy, but you're not worth it. What are you doing? Get out of there.
You should probably just put him down.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, man. I mean, that's kind of my. I signed a DNR already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I signed it.
I wouldn't even
years ago.
Yeah, just run a lukewarm bath, get a burlap sack.
If I get a splinter and it gets infected, that's it. Knock me out. Just I'm done.
Oh yeah, look, Dash is examining that weird box there.
That's the Phillips glitter bomb box.
Oh, throw that, burn that.
Yeah. You just chill, buddy. Just fucking chill. This guy, man, he sees her up on the window ledge, and he wants to get up there. He wants a piece of that.
Oh.
Yeah. So recent development with me.
Oh, what happened?
I have become someone that I hate.
Mennonite?
Yes, I don't. Okay, what's a Mennonite? I don't even. It's just like it's a Christian
it's
offset,
a form of,
right?
Yeah. We had a camp that we go to.
I probably don't like them, so that's a fair assessment. I don't know anything about them, nothing, but I'll probably say I don't like them.
Yeah.
No. I own Dogecoin now.
Oh no, you bought into that? I have a friend that, I can't say out loud. Yeah, a friend of a friend bought into that too.
Okay, yeah. No, I'm all in on the Dogecoin, baby.
Apparently, it's doing well.
To the moon! I think, no, so here's how I look at it. I think a couple things. I think our world is so fucked up that it has a serious chance of actually doing something.
What do you mean?
I also
actually
like making money, like of actually becoming a cryptocurrency that is not just a fucking joke.
Oh, I think it is already.
It's pretty much there, yeah.
Well, the fact that there's cryptocurrency competitors now is
I also think that if it doesn't go anywhere and I lose all my money, I put like $70 in.
Oh, okay.
So it's not anything crazy. I just thought,
you know what? If it did go somewhere in 7 years.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it's going to go to zero or it's going to go somewhere. And I just kind of like, I think $70 for me is a nice little gamble because then I can be like, hey, I'll have fun. I'm going to get $70 worth of entertainment out of whatever happens here.
Well, can you imagine if you put $70 into Bitcoin back in 2007?
I don't want to talk about it because I had that opportunity, or like not even, but like. So I was working at Future Shop in 2009 and 2010, and a couple of the guys I worked with like invested in penny stocks and stuff.
I think we've talked about this too on the podcast.
Maybe. Anyways, if you haven't heard it before, great. If you have heard it before, I'll keep it really short.
We did talk about it when we were talking about betting on the Super Bowl.
Right. So they were basically like, you should buy into Bitcoin, and I didn't. I was like, fuck that. It was like,
yeah, but they probably didn't make the money. They didn't still have it after.
Who knows?
13 years.
I saw a TikTok of a guy who's like, hey, I put my entire stimulus check. My buddies and I put our entire stimulus check into Dogecoin as a joke back in January, and he like showed it. And so he put like, I don't know, $500 or $600 in, and then it went up so that he doubled his investment. So he took it out at, so then he sold it. It was like $1,100. He's like, great. He sold it like again back in January or February. And then he showed what it would have been worth now. It would have been $120,000.
Wow.
I couldn't live with myself. I was just like, I'm not one of those people that's okay with that. I would fucking come unglued.
Well, no, because it's the same as because how would you know that it's?
No, you wouldn't. That's the thing.
You would know the difference.
No, 100%. Like
even
logically,
though you would have made that much money, you still made the decision. It's over.
Yes. No. Logically, I'm right there with you. Emotionally, though, I would just every so often catch myself staring out the window, going, "Fuck."
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean?
It's the same as not buying a $20 ticket instead of a $10, and then you would have won if you bought the 20.
Exactly.
But you didn't win. It's the same as not getting the numbers. You paid $10. It's a loss.
No, you are 100% correct. So, anyways, yeah, that's been fun.
Woulda, shoulda, coulda.
Woulda, shoulda, coulda. That's the story of my life. My brother has been trying desperately to buy Dogecoin, and his bank won't allow it.
I think it's not a very sound.
Well, this is a great question. So. Yeah, it's not a sound investment. No, of course
it's like investing in GameStop.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not arguing about how sound the investment is, but so with the app that I'm using to purchase it, he tried to use his you can use your credit card or your debit card like your account. So he tried to use his credit card first off, and they were like. So then it wouldn't go through. So he contacted his bank, and his bank was like, "Yeah, no, we're not going to authorize this purchase because we don't trust this website."
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "Well, okay, I guess. All right. So I'm going to use my debit card now." And they wouldn't allow that either. They were like, "Sorry, we're not going to authorize this transaction." And I'm like, I get the credit card not being authorized because that for them, if you come back and you say fraud, they're going to be like, "Well, okay, we're going to like reimburse you." Like. My wife, for example, her credit card got stolen a couple of years ago, and they racked up a couple $100s worth of charges. We called, had the card canceled. They reversed the charges, all good. So I was like, well, if you call fraud on this, even though you did it and you canceled your cards, you might say like, hey, reimburse me for this, yada, yada, yada.
I don't think the bank can't do it because they know it's a huge risk for themselves.
But your debit card is your money. Right?
Maybe there's a ton of people that even say, "Oh, I took money on my debit card on this thing and they scam me. I want my money back." Like some crazies will probably try to. That's the bank's responsibility to.
Yeah, to me that's a little weird because the money in my account, I get not using the line of credit they've extended to you. That I understand, but the money that's in my account is mine to spend.
Just tell your brother to hire a financial advisor, a broker, and have him. Look into it.
Yeah. I think he just wanted to do the same thing I did for like.
Because those guys don't charge you; they make a percentage off of what you make, right?
I think he was just like, hey, for $70, this would be fun to do as well. I just thought it was very interesting that the bank's like, yeah, sorry, you can't use your money for that. It's like, well, okay, so I'll move my money elsewhere.
They're protecting you from yourself.
That's a really good question too. At what point, like helmets, riding a bike. If I'm riding a bike
or smoking and drinking. Exactly.
That's a great analogy. At what point do I get to make decisions for myself, and like not have a governing body? I think
when it
or
comes
authority.
to money, there's so many people that complain, or there's so many different avenues of they just want to cover their ass entirely.
So, I learned recently that some kids in the States, I think like 10, 15 years ago, they sued McDonald's for making them obese.
That's like, fuck off.
And it's just kind of like, that's personal responsibility, right?
But have you ever noticed in today's day, there's no personal responsibility in any aspect of life now. That's everyone else's fault.
Yeah. And so it's kind of like, but at what point am I allowed to still have personal responsibility? Like, I could see if I so in this bank example, if I talk to the bank...
quickly, another example is in the restaurant industry, how now they get the restaurant in trouble if a guy drives home drunk and kills someone.
Great point. Yeah, I'm liable.
I find that ridiculous.
No.
Or a house party. You go to a house party and then the owner is going to get sued or charged if someone drives home from that. Like, fuck off.
Yeah, no, that's
what precedence is that sent? I can be a moron and do anywhere I want, and it's someone else's fault. That's good. That's good stuff.
Like me bartending, it's a real point of contention. Mainly before the pandemic, it's not really an issue as much now. But when I had 20 plus people around the bar top, and I'm serving them drinks, and they're getting smashed. If they drove home, like, we have to keep an eye on them, and then if they drive home and they get into an accident, it's my fault.
How stupid that is unbelievable. That just shows no responsibility. That means the person goes, I'm going to get wasted and drive home, and then I can blame it on someone else.
Yeah.
If it's your full responsibility to have how many drinks, it's so cut and dry. How they made that law up is fucking insane. The people that passed that law are fucking stupid.
Yeah, and also I don't think they've ever had to work I don't think they've ever worked at a bar. Like, because it's also completely reliant on my judgment. So it's like if someone's I have 6 drinks, they're fine.
Now people are going to be like, "Oh, I don't care if I kill someone. It's not my fault." So I can go to a restaurant, and if I get too drunk, I can blame it on the restaurant.
That's one avenue. Yeah, they overserved me. I was overserved.
But then, if they didn't do that stupid thing where the restaurant's liable, then the person will be like, oh shit, I can't overdrink because if I kill someone, it's entirely my fault. Oh, fuck you.
It's I think it's a real ass backwards way of trying to make it a deterrent for restaurants to
it makes it worse.
People.
It's not a deterrent. It gives people more cushion to do what they want.
Exactly. I think that.
It's the exact opposite.
They're looking to deter restaurants from overserving people, and all it does is give the people on the other end of the bar the license to go, well, it's not going to be my fault, so fuck it.
Complete opposite of what they want. It's the dumbest thing I've ever fucking seen in my life as a law.
Yeah, so what about helmets on people? If I'm riding a bike, I can get ticketed for not wearing a helmet, right?
Yeah.
A bicycle.
And then you have people saying it's why isn't it my choice if I want to ride with no helmet and I'll face the consequences?
Although, okay, let's see. I think, but then if you end up in the ER taking up our healthcare resources because you didn't want to wear a helmet, now you're burdening other people.
That's the whole issue right there.
Yeah. So you have to kind of sign a waiver to be like, look, I'm going to agree not to wear. You have to have something on the back of your license. It's like, I'm not wearing a helmet, but also if I get into an accident, I agree that you don't need to give me medical attention. So then it's like, okay, that's on you, buddy.
But that's fucked.
That is, I think it's a lack of foresight, which people generally seem to have, which, great. And then now here we are.
It's like the seatbelt law.
Yeah, the seatbelt law. Yeah, everyone's isn't the driver ticketed? I could. Now I don't know. Isn't the driver ticketed or given a ticket if someone's not wearing a seatbelt?
They don't have that yet. They were going to do that. I don't think they've passed it yet. Where it's the also with insurance. If you're driving a car and you cause an accident, it goes on your insurance even if it's not your car. I don't know if that's the thing yet.
I think it makes sense to me to give the driver a ticket for anyone underage not wearing a seatbelt. Right? Like if I'm driving around with kids in my car and they're not seatbelted and I get pulled over.
I'll tell you this, I do know that the driver's not responsible for anyone else drinking in the car.
Yeah, that to me again makes sense. Like if you're having a road pop in the back seat and we get pulled over, so long as you're getting the ticket, I don't care.
No, it's happened to me on numerous occasions when I was younger. And they only ticket the people that are drinking, which is great.
You know from personal experience.
Oh, like a few times.
So I wonder if that's different provincially, because I think I remember in Alberta, everyone gets a ticket.
Not the driver. Can't, because the driver is sober.
Hang on. Alberta driver ticketed open alcohol. Let's see. Open alcohol laws. This is 2017. What are the penalties if a passenger is drinking but the driver isn't? This is in Calgary. Just make us. All the comments are just ways of getting around it. It's like, just make a soda can wrapper if you're that concerned about it.
Oh boy.
Like, okay, sure, whatever. All right, you got it, buddy. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think the.
No, I still think the driver doesn't get. No, they do ticket you straight up. The person that has the.
I know that when I was in Australia, they have drive-through liquor stores, so you can drive right through, and everyone can be drinking as long as the driver isn't. I think.
Hell yes.
Yeah, that's progressive. That's what I call progressive. Because so long as the driver's sober as a judge.
Yeah, what nothing's gonna happen.
So what are they afraid of then? They're afraid that, like, oh, I'm gonna be tempted to have a sip from my buddy's Bruskoyevsky?
I think so. But that's weird because you're not allowed liquor. Most of the time, you're supposed to put your booze in
liquor
your trunk.
in the trunk, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was driving home from the liquor store the other day, and I put the beer
on the dashboard.
Yeah, right on the dashboard there, like where a dash cam would be. Mm-hmm. I put it on the shotgun seat to me, and I'm driving home, and I felt like I was doing something wrong. It immediately was like, I think it should be in the back seat, shouldn't it?
I think so. Or maybe if it's sealed, if it's unopened.
Yeah, I think like if I have a bottle of scotch that I have drank half of, not that night, but I'm like, oh, I'm gonna bring this to a buddy's place. Then, because it's been opened already, I have to have it in the back seat.
I think they don't ticket you though; they just take it away. If you haven't consumed any of it and it's open,
oh, give me the fucking ticket. I would rather the ticket. If you're gonna give me an $80 ticket or pour out half my bottle of scotch, I would rather just pay the $80 because now I'm just inconvenienced. Like now I got to go.
I'm pretty sure they're obligated to pour it out. They pour it out and they don't ticket you.
Right. You're probably right. They're probably obligated to do that.
Yeah, because they think that you would. Well, now they can go to your house 2 hours after you got home and charge you with drunk driving, which is fucking nuts too.
They can go to your home hours after. Well, then they have to have proof that
you
were driving
under the
drunk?
assumption. No, now they can assume that you were drinking. If someone says that guy was driving funny, they can come to your house after you've got home and arrest you for DUI.
Do you know how many times I've seen people driving that have just been reckless driving, and I'm like, I just want to call and be like, hey, this person could be drinking.
It's to combat this thing where people would get pulled over for drunk driving, and then they'd be drinking in their car. So now the police don't know whether or not they're drunk now or before.
Yeah, I guess.
So if you ever, a police officer we knew said, if you ever get pulled over for drunk driving, get out of the car and down a Mickey.
I mean, that's probably not the most sound advice.
Yeah, because they can't tell whether or not you were drunk before you just downed that Mickey, right?
I think in 2021 with Uber and public transit, I think everyone can avail themselves to not having to drive after.
No. I'm saying, no, this is not good advice. I'm saying I think that's why they did that new law.
That's like a loophole.
Yeah, it was a loophole.
There was a loophole that they closed.
Yes.
I see.
But I think they closed it too hard.
They closed it because so many cops were telling their buddies this is...
Well, now you can go to their house 2 hours afterwards and arrest them because you think they might have been drunk at the time. How would you know between that time? Like, it's stupid.
That's a great point. I'm just gonna call an Uber, or I'm gonna drink at home. Where am I going? Fuck everyone. I don't want to go out with anyone. Fuck you guys. I'm gonna drink at home.
Yeah, drinking and driving is not. It's been. I think it's a lot better now than it used to be.
Yeah, I always think it's ingrained
in the
now
90s
with so
and
many
stuff. Everyone drunk. It was terrible.
Well, you think about all the drivers, like the driver's ed and like the license and stuff. Now it's like it's ingrained in you. Like my friends' kids are going to be growing up in a world where like cannabis and alcohol are the same thing essentially. I have to be 18 or 19. No, but I'm not talking about driving. I'm just talking about like, oh, like both of them are totally legal. I can go to a store to get both. I have to be of age to do it. And I just think that drivers coming up in the past, at least the past couple decades, aren't really having the dads or the uncles or anyone that was like, I drove and, I drank and drove and it wasn't a big deal. It's like, it's just been ingrained in everyone that obviously you shouldn't be doing this. We have good evidence as to why, and that's just the way it is. And
same kind of thing. It's so easy to get an Uber, like you said. Anyone that does it now is a moron.
Yeah, it's just kind of like there's plenty of ways to avail yourselves that are pretty.
Yeah, or walk,
easy.
Or don't leave your house because you're a piece of shit.
Exactly. That's what. Okay. Well, I'm not going to leave my house because I don't want to. Not because I'm kind of a piece of shit. But yeah, you get it. Yeah. You get it. Mm-hmm. You've been watching anything? You watching Curb Your Enthusiasm? How's that been going?
I watched the old episodes. No, I just watch random ones here or there because you don't have to know anything about the storyline.
That's a good point. Yeah. I started watching The West Wing. I've never seen it before. The Aaron Sorkin show?
Oh, that's from a long time ago.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's very
early
dated.
Thousands.
It's very dated, but in a way that I'm immensely enjoying.
I think the final season was like 2006.
Yeah. I think it ran 99 to 2006, 2007, something like that. I'd never seen an episode before in my life. Love Aaron Sorkin.
Oh, yeah. Everyone loved that show. It was so popular when it was out.
Okay, well, I'm seeing why. It's great.
It's almost like Ugly Betty or Lost.
Fuck out of it. I've never seen Ugly Betty or Lost.
Remember how popular those were when they came out? Or the OC?
I remember how popular Lost was. Everyone was talking about it. I have not seen an episode. I watched the OC. We had a group of friends they enjoyed it, so I was like, okay, I'll watch this.
Yeah, I used to watch it every Thursday like clockwork.
It wasn't bad. It was all right. Peter Gallagher, my guy. Love that guy.
There always something crazy happened every episode, so you're just on the edge of your seat.
Well, it was kind of like the OC was kind of like a soap opera, but for a younger generation. Mm-hmm. It was an evening soap opera, right? It was kind of like, remember that show Revenge?
No.
With what's her face? It was like 2007 to 2010 or something. Very much a soap opera-y feel.
I don't think so.
It was with Emily Van Camp. She plays what's her face in Winter Soldier and Falcon. She was the Agent Carter.
Oh yeah.
So she's
back in the new one. So
she is.
Oh, you just said Winter Soldier and the Falcon. Also, I couldn't fucking stand. I could never get on board with it. Glee drove me nuts. I thought the characters were all fucking losers. It was the same day equivalent now to Riverdale. Fuck that show.
I will say that I enjoyed Glee the first season when it came out because it was just kind of like, oh, these are fun songs, and this is kind of, I like the characters. And then I started watching the second season and it lost me. I was just like, I just stopped watching it.
I just saw right through. It's just the same shallow. Let's be who wants to get famous bullshit like they are into everyday society now.
Do you see that yellow Blu-ray behind me?
Yeah,
that's the first season of Glee.
Oh, okay. It's the equivalent of TikTok today.
Yeah.
It had that same vibe to it. Everyone's like, yeah.
Yeah, it was a very like cheesy, like false veneer, shiny vibe that was just like didn't make sense.
And you knew that all those characters were gonna be shit in like when the show ended because they're
it was a guilty pleasure. Mm-hmm. And I
feel bad. Sorry, that one guy from Vancouver. That was a sad story.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah.
But not the other character, the Spanish guy.
Okay, we're talking about one took his own life. I think one took his own life. Corey Monteith, I think.
He didn't take his own life. He died of an overdose. Accidental.
Ah, shit. Okay, my bad. And then the other one
he
killed himself
in prison from child pornorography.
Right.
So
right.
that's
yeah. That one, he went the way of Jared.
Yeah. So both leads. Yeah,
that's so fucked up. And he didn't. Isn't there like a scene? Weren't people were posting? There's like a scene in Glee where he talks about like as a joke something about like being in prison or.
I don't remember the characters' names.
I think his name was Puck.
Yeah.
I remember his name was Puck because it rhymed with fuck.
I never watched the show. I saw like 2 episodes and I was like, I can't watch this.
I think he came in later and he did. Yeah, not good. Nothing about that was good.
I understand why it was popular. The music numbers, it was well made. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I like I said, the first season was like, this is so much fun. I'm enjoying it. It was cotton candy.
I like the guy that was in the wheelchair. He was good. He went on to do a lot of things.
I don't know.
You know.
No, I know that. Yeah, I don't know what he's done though.
Oh, he's been in a lot of movies.
I think his name was Artie. The only thing I still hold on to from Glee is that they did a version of Rebecca Black's Friday, and we go a camping trip every year from Thursday to Sunday, and on the Friday morning when everyone is hung the fuck over, and I mean just like they're dead to the world, I grab my portable Bluetooth speaker and I blare the fuck out of that song at like 8 a.m.
Friday. Remember how...
and they all hate it. Kind of love it, but kind of hate it, but kind of love it.
I wonder what happened to that person.
Rebecca Black?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know, man. She's probably...
Wait a minute.
A dental hygienist now? Or do you think she's still... I'm going to look it up. Rebecca...
Yeah, Rebecca Black now?
Oh, an American YouTuber, apparently. She was born in 97?
Fuck off. Same age as my nephew.
Friday was derided.
Holy, she looks old now.
Derided by many music critics and viewers who dubbed it the worst song ever. That's mean.
What? Why does it mean?
2011? She was fucking 14.
No one told her to make that fucking song and post it on social media. That's her own fault.
Oh, when you're 14 years old, you avail yourselves to all manner of social media in an effort to try and get people to like you.
I think she got a lot of plastic surgery.
Music critics were
look at this.
14-year-olds. Career Friday.
Are you looking at your screen?
Oh no, sorry, I can't see you. Okay.
She looks like a totally different person.
Well, when you're 14 to how old is she now? 20.
No, but like she doesn't. Her face doesn't match her. You don't transform into a different human.
Like she released it on January 29th. Black released the song "Girlfriend." Shortly after, she released a hyper pop remix.
Look at it.
Oh, sorry, I'm looking at.
I'm pretty sure she's had work done.
Maybe.
Are you fucking? That's like a different person. It's not growing up.
There's tons of makeup. I don't know. Makeup does a lot of stuff, man. I don't know. I don't know.
She doesn't look like the same goddamn person.
February 10th. So like almost 3 months ago.
Oh my god, she has an Instagram account with 1 million followers.
Good for her.
Gotta get down on Friday.
Yeah, hell yeah. That song's a banger. I don't even. You know what? You blare Friday on a Friday where I'm feeling it. Maybe I don't have to work. I'm on vacation. I'm down to clown, man.
It's fucking amazing that you got famous off of singing that song. Yeah, after how many years? When did that fucking song come out? 2011?
Yeah, 2011. And that's circling back. That's why I think Dogecoin has potential, man. If Rebecca Black can still be making money off of Friday.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
I don't think. It's good for her, and good for like the producers and stuff. What does it say about us as a people?
Partying, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Partying.
Fun. Look, if she's looking at the same fucking person, I'm looking at pictures.
Maybe it's like The Prestige, and she had a twin that she duplicated and killed or something. I don't know. But I'm thinking everything about those lyrics. You have a hard time arguing with them. Partying, yeah. Fun. Looking forward to the weekend. I disagree with that.
I mean, it's straight up. It's straightforward.
It's what I'm talking about, man. It's to the point. It's direct. And why would anyone argue that?
I mean, did she come up with those lyrics?
Who doesn't look forward to the weekend? Can you think of one person? I mean, if you're talking about the musician, I, for one, not a big fan of when his music comes on the radio. Or I'm at work and I hear yet another one of his songs. Just not a fan.
Who are you talking about?
The Weeknd.
Oh well, it's because I think he's talented. I'm not
all of
his
saying
songs sound exactly the fucking same.
I'm not saying the man's not talented. I'm not saying that he's not. His accolades are not well deserved. I'm just
he's
saying
also Canadian.
Their music, not my cup of tea.
No, I find that he's not very versatile.
Right, but that's the only
even though
Weeknd.
He's very talented.
That's the only Weeknd I don't look forward to.
I think he could branch out into different arenas.
You know what? That's a good point. Let's spitball some things the Weeknd could do better or even venture into that he's not doing now, and let's give him a ring.
Well, I think he would be a very good soul singer. I think if he got a little more soulful.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead.
Grown up a bit. A little more adult style music, but mostly it was just dance like club. It's all of his music club mixes and shit.
Yeah, that's like just kind of the same. Well, to be fair, I haven't listened to a lot of his songs, just like the hits, and the hits.
They all sound like you're at a nightclub. Every time.
I think I'd like to see him maybe branch out, do an indie film, maybe like a meaty supporting role. Maybe get himself a nice Oscar nom or Critics' Choice Award.
He already did an indie film with a small role.
All right, well, this is why I'm not the Weeknd's manager, because clearly, well, it wasn't. It was too small.
He was in Uncut Gems for like 5 minutes.
He was in that fucking movie? I saw that movie. He was in that movie?
Yeah, he's that's when Adam Sandler's girlfriend cheats on him in the bathroom of the club.
Oh, yes. Okay, talking about movies we saw, I don't like talking negatively about like movies in general because they're fucking hard to make, and if you get it made,
and congratulations. We love the industry. The industry's great, magical.
Yeah, but I gotta say, I did not enjoy Nomadland at all.
Oh, I never watched it.
Like you hear a lot, or I read a lot about kind of like normal, average, everyday people looking at Hollywood as being these like elites, and they're always like talking down to people, and like they have this like message, and they just don't understand what it's like to be an average person, and they're like very artsy and not of the anyways. And I generally disagree with that, but I also consume a lot of it, so I kind of see a wide gamut of it. This was the first time I was completely on board with that, because this movie won Best Picture. I think it was, or Best Director.
Best Director and Best Picture.
Best Picture, Best Director. Frances McDormand won Best Actor. Why? Nothing fucking happens in the movie.
A lot of people had that opinion. It's just what are this? It's just
I think like when a movie like Spotlight wins 5-6 years ago, something like that. I saw that movie. I've seen that movie like at least once a year. That's, to me, it fires on all cylinders. You have a great a cast, great script. It all makes it's so good, and it also has a message.
Or Moonlight.
Yeah,
that was. I mean, it's artsy. It was kind of artsy, but it was still. I thought the acting and the story. I was wanting to know what happened.
I was just gonna say, like, they got fucked over at the Oscars a little bit there with the whole mix up. But yeah, great example of an artsy movie, but one that, like, holy shit, yes, this should be Best Picture.
Yeah, like
the acting was great.
The main actor, that guy that's in a lot of stuff, he's so good. I can't remember his fucking name.
But this movie, no. Halfway through the movie, I was like, I don't think that these are actors. I think some of these people are just real people they put in the movie. They were. The end credits were just those people. They just plucked them and then put them in the movie. And like that doesn't necessarily make it artsy or a bold choice. It makes it seem like these people aren't actors, and you're not a documentary, so what are you doing? I just did not. I watched it solely because it won Best Picture. Like, it was like it got so many awards. I think it won a BAFTA as well. And then I watched it. I was like, I'm not feeling this. I'm not enjoying it at all. I still haven't watched a lot of the movies that are. I didn't care. You didn't watch the Oscars, did you?
I watched clips of it, and it looked weird.
This is the first year where I just didn't. Nothing was. I'm normally all in, and this year was just not a. I still have it on my PVR. I haven't watched the thing. I haven't watched a clip. I legitimately thought the Oscars were like on Zoom. I didn't know they were gonna have like an in-person.
94% on Rotten and 81% audience score. Why does
look? I'm obviously wrong, and I'm just saying. It's kind of like The Weeknd. First of all, the movie itself looked great. Like it. There was a lot of there's some fun moments and stuff. So nothing against, I don't know. I just not my cup of tea. Look, you like The Weeknd? Go with God. You enjoyed Nomadland? Phenomenal. As long as you're watching the movie you like. But
this is what is weird to me. This is the only film. So the audience reviews, there's only 2,603, and for like. Rotten Tomatoes, that's nothing. Like that's.
So I'm not you Rotten Tomatoes guys. But what's like a normal or like an average number for a bigger movie like this?
Like 600,000.
That's so weird because
so the fact that it's 81%, so people look at it like 81% audience, but they're only 2,000. That's nothing. That's not even like everybody in the world comments. So it's like they're blocking people from saying this movie sucks.
I don't think so. I think because I saw the Oscars were the lowest they've ever been, right? I just feel like
I think nobody wants to watch it, so they can't review it.
I feel like
so the small percentage that likes it is a small percentage that would like that type of movie.
Exactly. I think the people that are liking it and commenting on it are actually seeking it out because they think that like it's something that they're going to want to see. Whereas we've lost this past year people just kind of happening on things or like, hey, do you want to go to the movies tonight? Let's go see something. Right now it's kind of a lot of like, well, if I'm at home, I'm going to watch exactly what I know and I love, and I'm not necessarily going to seek out new stuff that's, making the awards circuit. It's interesting to me that there's not a lot of people reviewing that in terms of audience scores when it's easy to access. If you're in the States, if you're in the States, it's on Hulu. If you're here in Canada, it's on Disney Plus Star. Like you don't have to pay anything extra. I guess you have to pay for Hulu or Disney Plus.
2,000 audience reviews on Rotten Tomatoes is nothing.
Okay. Yeah, I don't. I mean, that's probably why I'd be a shitty critic, though. It's kind of like why I'm a shitty beer reviewer. What's that one comment that guy just posted on one of our beer reviews?
Oh no!
Which I found
also
hilarious.
When I watched Frances McDormand's acceptance speech. She's a little eccentric. Obviously, that's great though. But at one point, she started howling like a wolf.
I love Frances McDormand. I also like Tom Cruise in that I think that their performances are amazing. What they do
in their personal lives?
Well, not just what they do at award shows or talk shows, however they want to express themselves. I'm going to choose to remove that from how I experience their performances.
Are you because you didn't like Tom Cruise's couch dance?
I wasn't up in arms about it.
He was in love.
Okay, listen to this comment from Wilmer 17 hours ago on our Pilsner Urquell review.
Oh, no.
Right off the cuff, if you can't identify where your beer comes from... Oh, right off the cuff. If you can't identify where your beer comes from, why should I trust your opinion? Fun video, but not very reliable.
Buddy, you missed the whole point.
Show.
Yeah.
So then I replied to him. I was like, you get it.
I get what he's saying, though. Some people might think he didn't say anything like a fuck that guy.
No. That's like we've been called terrible names and people have been downright mean. He's not wrong, but that's so kind of that's also the point.
That's the whole point. But I would only get mad when someone's calls us trash or something because goes so far over and then they're missing the entire point. Then I get pissed off. But he was subtle about it. I don't get it.
He's like as a beer review, it's not reliable. It's like that's
the point of the show.
Green shirt dude's Aussie accent is A1 from an Australian man. That's you. Your Australian accent's A1.
What? I didn't get a good accent ever.
I didn't think so either, but this guy seems to think it.
My Australian accent's fucking terrible.
Someone commented on our Guinness video, this beer will cause gas for days. All right.
Guinness doesn't make me feel weird at all.
No, me neither. I don't know. Budweiser is not the king of beers. Labatt Blue is the king of beer. That guy's
right.
That guy fucks.
Actually, I do enjoy Budweiser more than Labatt. Labatt's fucking heavy.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. There's some great comments on here. I'm skipping them over because I don't want to be self-grandizing here.
Let's hear a trash one.
That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a trash comment. Someone called us hosers, but I think that was a compliment. Oh, someone said, in quote, I want to hear more about Sam, LOL.
We said that before in one of the...
Yeah, what did we say that one? I want to hear more about Sam. Oh, Sam Adams.
Oh,
duh.
okay.
Yeah, okay.
I still think Peroni is one of my favorites.
They put quotes around this comment. I don't remember us saying this. Pink Whitney, they put the P in penis knife. I don't think we never
said penis knife.
Oh, here's a great comment. Are these guys gay? They cool vibes.
Someone, how many times people have said that?
Are these guys gay? They cool vibes. I like that. Thank you so much. What's that guy's name? This guy's name's your dad.
Oh, okay, good name. How do you get that name?
I don't know. Great name. Okay, this guy said, you weren't right, you were wrong. Okay. Funny to watch how dramatically Trevor's tolerance for alcohol increases over the span of Beer Me, or he's just gotten better at hiding the drunkenness. I don't know how to take that. I don't know how to take that at all. But thank you, everyone, for the lovely comments I'm reading.
They referred to you by your first name.
They did. Yeah, they called me. Yeah.
You made it sound like you guys know each other.
Joe England said, we hunted it, we fucked it, and then we sucked off the nectar. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Oh, I heard that. What was that again?
Shit. I don't know. It's an old one.
We hunted it, we fucked it, and we sucked out the nectar.
Yeah. It's an old. Oh, it's Moosehead.
Oh, yeah.
This guy said, bro, this is the best beer ever. Stop hating. I love the can and the color. Best ever. Oh, it's Bud Light Lime. You're a weirdo, dude.
What? We actually gave that a good review.
Did we?
Oh, no, we said it tastes like burnt pubic hair.
Yeah, that's it.
No, but Peroni's still the best. You suck at the dick, and you get that Alfredo.
Yeah. You get the sweet sauce, you suck at the dick, and you suck at it.
Then you get that, and then you go, and then you go, chow. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot that we said that about Moosehead. We hunted it, we fucked it.
We hunted it, we fucked it, we sucked out the nectar. Good times. I can't wait to get back in the studio with you. It's gonna be.
Yeah.
I can't. We got some work cut out for us.
It's a lot different when we record it.
Yeah, it's I think objectively, well, it's just so different. I was gonna say it's better, but like,
I think you get more out of it.
It's more contained. Like it's just more succinct. Obviously, the nice thing about doing the live ones is that we get to do it along with people and interact with them. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. So I think we'll do a hybrid model when we get back to it, which is hopefully soon. I don't know. I'm hoping to get jabbed in the next few weeks, but we'll see.
Oh, what did I?
Or vaccinated, one of the two. Either someone's
in this. Pfizer was available for people 14 and up.
Their Health Canada is clearing it now for
it's not
for
available.
anyone 12 and up. I think.
Yeah, I think it's Does that mean I can apply?
What?
Can I apply for a vaccine now?
Yeah, so they're encouraging everyone to register. So if you haven't registered yet, definitely go on the website and register.
What's that?
I'll send you the link, but anyone in BC should register now. What the registration does is you're now put in the database, and they give you a unique code. Then when it's your time to book an appointment, they'll contact you based on that registration list, and then you give them that code, and you're all set.
Can you choose which vaccine you want?
I don't think you can. I mean, you can probably decline your first one if you want.
I'm not scared of any. I'm a little bit scared of Johnson & Johnson, but
so Johnson & Johnson is going to make up a very small portion of the vaccine.
And are they still one and done?
One and done with them. Yeah, one jab and you're good to go.
Why is that? What's the difference?
I'm not too sure the science behind the Johnson & Johnson versus the Pfizer and Moderna and AstraZeneca, so I honestly couldn't tell you.
Well, that's a big advantage.
But the info, I'm sure we can look it up and kind of figure it out. But I know AstraZeneca is pretty much gone now, and we're expecting another 1 million doses of Pfizer this month. So.
Yeah, I'd gladly take a Pfizer or a Moderna.
At this point, I'd wrap my lips around Bill Gates' penis and just suck out that nectar. I'd hunt him, I'd fuck him, I'd suck out the nectar.
He divorced his wife.
He did, yeah. They're splitting the sheets. They're calling it quits. But hey, they had a good run.
She's gonna get a lot of corn. You know,
I wonder how don't they have like their philanthropic foundation together?
They do, yeah.
I mean, you know what? They both seem like
I'm sure that
they're
going to keep that going.
Yeah, they're going to be fine. Like, everyone's going to be fine.
You know what's insane is wealthy people when they get divorces. Like Bezos' wife got how many? $100 and something billion. But Paul McCartney's wife, when she divorced him, he wanted to be the good man and gave her just exactly half of his. Like he gave her 50-50.
Yeah.
And it worked out to 500 and something million, and she got $20,000 a day. $20,000 a day.
What?
Yeah.
It was doled out. Was that what it equal to, or it was doled out per day?
It was doled out per day, and it was equal to that amount.
Why was it doled out per day?
I guess that's the way the spousal payments were made. I don't know, but it was $20K a day.
I mean, like, who's complaining at that point?
Yeah.
She's just like. Plus, wouldn't that be better for your tax bracket?
I think it is. Yeah, that's why they do that.
20,000 a day. So what does that work out? So 20 grand times 365. Hey Siri, what's 365 times 20,000?
365 times 20,000 is
7.3 million.
Yeah, she's getting that a year.
I mean, I guess at that point your fucking tax bracket doesn't matter.
No, it automatically probably gets taken off of the checks. I'm sure she got $20. Not what is it, net gross? I think they probably took off for her taxes each check, but still.
Man, good for. I mean, it sounds like it ended amicably then, right?
It
I don't
did.
see. Divorces must. I mean, I'm sure that they're painful, but at the end of the day, haven't you both just kind of, or at least one of you has realized that it's not working out anymore? So
I
isn't
think
long term. Isn't it short term loss, long term gain?
Yeah, but I think that's few and far between. Usually divorces
Yeah.
end in I hate you and go fuck yourself and you fucked my best friend or something like that. That's why they always.
Well-
What should we say today? Or no one's gonna know because it's tomorrow. But we're doing Cinco de Mayo special.
Yeah, I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to this afternoon. We're going to be doing Tequila Warzone Wednesday. I mean, this is going to be actually this audio is going to be airing today. So if you guys are listening to the audio only portion, if you subscribe, then tune into our YouTube or Twitch, and you'll see us. I don't like tequila.
I hate tequila. Are we gonna we're gonna review it too as we're drinking it, right?
Sure.
Are we talking about it?
Sure. I mean, yeah, we'll have different tequilas, but that doesn't really matter.
What's the tequila? I'll talk to you about that off.
You want to do a tequila like cocktail?
Yeah, maybe. I'm
Well,
gonna go to
margarita.
the grocery store.
Right? Margarita. Get some limes. No? What's a tequila sunrise? Tequila and
make
orange
shit.
juice? Yeah. You like it like kind of like just like either pour two things in a glass or pre-made, right?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I might make a margarita, just because I don't like tequila. A margarita is just essentially tequila and lime juice.
Yeah, it is. You have to try it straight up too.
Oh yeah. No, and any wins we get, that's an automatic shot.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
I'm
minus
so
the
happy I
taste.
got my tequila that's I've had before and I know I can handle it.
Yeah, there you go. That's what you need to do. It's important to drink what you like. That's what we always say on the show, and a lot of people still really against us.
Jose Cuervo is like the tequila of tequilas, but it's so gross.
Dude, I actually just shivered when you said that.
It tastes like dirty sand.
Please stop. I just can't do tequila. I can't do it. My wife calls me a pussy all the time. But I can't. I'm sorry, I can't.
Did you know that you don't get a hangover from tequila? Because it's an actual liquid. It's an actual potion. Like it's
I think it's a myth perpetrated by the tequila companies.
No, it's not. It's its own thing. You don't get hangovers. You get wasted and no hangover.
You want to try?
Well, that's essentially what we're doing.
Nice. We're going to put that myth to the test. Tune in, guys. Tune in.
I might not be drinking tequila the whole time. I'm probably going to have a beer.
Tune in. Well, you can have a beer garita or something.
That's disgusting.
Get some Coronas.
What's that, Bulldog?
Yeah, get a Bulldog. Tune in this afternoon if you're listening to this day of, or tune in tomorrow, Thursday, May 6th, for Mario Kart to see just how hungover we may or may not be.
Oh, also get some Mexican beer.
Yeah, I should get some Corona. Good call. You think they're probably not sold out, right?
No, Modelo Negra is really good too. Try it. Have you had it before?
Yeah.
Oh,
we haven't tried it though, right?
No, it's
Well,
the top.
I'll save it for a beer me.
Oh, it's so good.
I'll just get Corona. Just get some Corona.
I like it better than regular Modelo. We did regular Modelo, but we never did Modelo Negra.
All right, this is turning into a production meeting.
Sorry. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it all. Fuck it all.
I love it. All right, we're gonna end it there. Thanks so much for listening, guys. I gotta go pick up some tequila. And prepare myself.
I have mine in the fridge too.
Put it in the fridge?
Yeah, I think it's better cold.
Okay, good call. That's what I'll do. All right, guys, thanks for listening. Happy trudging. Happy Cinco de Mayo, by the way. Have yourselves a taco or burrito, Mexican beer, some tequila.
Yeah.
Just, celebrate another culture. Or if you're Mexican, celebrate your own culture.
Yes.
I'm just going to use it as an excuse to drink tequila, which I need because I don't like it. Okay, love you guys.
All right, wipe the front to back.
There it is. Bye-bye.
Bye.